all that water. But the real question is water wet? Hey, do you know if water is wet or dry?
Water is not wet.
Water's wet, you moron.
How can water be saturated with water?
Boy, when I'm in water and
How
you
can
spill it,
water
it makes
be
paper wet. It makes.
How can water be saturated with water? When something is wet, it is something that is saturated with water. How on earth can water be saturated with itself?
Water's not wet, it's moist.
What do you think?
I believe that water is the wet, but I'm asking you, I'm the interview here.
When you are underwater, yes, it feels like you're dry, but you are wet. You come out of the water wet.
Wait, but if you have water and you add more water to that water, is that water more wet than it was before?
Let me explain this right now. Okay, so, you see, if you splash water on a counter, there's water droplets on the counter. Are you saying the counter is dry? Because the counter is not completely splashed with the water, but it's water droplets.
Okay. Water is dry. Things that touch water is wet. I'm done.
We seem to have a problem here.
This is your fault.
I think so. I don't know.
I feel like if I get in water, I'm wet, so water is wet. Water's dry.
Water's wet.
But if you had a cup of water and you add more water to it, is it more wet?
Yeah, it's more wet.
Really?
Bro, it's not. It's not wet. I don't know reasoning, but it's not wet though. I know that.
Wait, water is wet.
Is water wet?
Water is not
Yes, it's wet.
wet. No, it's not
Yes,
wet.
it is.
No, it's not wet.
Very close to
No, it's not wet.
How is water not wet?
Because if you put your hand in water and then take your hand out, then your hand's wet, but water is not wet.
Water is the thing
It's
that made
not
it wet.
wet. Water is not wet, my guy.
Water is wet, Tom.
Water is
It's
not
the
wet.
thing that made it wet, so how's it not
Water
wet?
is not wet. Water is not wet.
Tell me it's wet. Hold your hand down. Hold your hand down. Is it wet? Is it wet? Huh? Is it wet? Now smack it here on your face a little bit. Is it wet? Are you awake? Yeah. Water's wet. Ask her.